Okay, I'm back, y'all, in Divine and Grateful Rises. Real quick, look, Spirit and them said somebody need a message, right? So I'm laughing because I was sitting here talking to Padre God, and he be so funny, y'all. Listen, this is for those of you who are new coming into your spiritual gifts, and you may be seeing angel numbers. You may be, this is for those of y'all who are questioning, and you sometimes, maybe you trying to figure out, like, did I really just hear what I thought I heard? Or am I tripping? Am I crazy? Am I really hearing what I thought I am? This is your confirmation. Padre God was just laughing, child. He just was laughing at me because I literally was telling him, I was like, Dad, I'll be so grateful when I get my own confirmations from him because, oh, y'all, let me turn my, because this is going to get hot because I'm uploading and I forgot about that. And so I was thanking him, and I was like, thank you for this confirmation. Thank you for not, because listen, y'all, as tapped in as I am, sometimes even me, right? Anybody, I just be like, need my own confirmations to make for my own things that I be asking about and asking Padre God for, right? And so when he gives me a confirmation, I thank him. I thank him for just confirming for me that what I heard from him the first time was what he said the first time, right? And so he wanted me to come on here and just tell you that no, you ain't crazy. Yes, you really are hearing from God. Okay. Everyone, this is something that he and I were talking about the other day. This was about 3 days ago. Padre God and I were talking about this. Y'all, let me tell you something. Everybody hears from God differently, okay? How you are taught to hear from God is the type of relationship that he will establish with you. If you were taught that God won't talk to you in full sentences, and so you don't expect him to talk to you in full sentences, then guess what? He's not going to talk to you in full sentences. Why? Because that's not the relationship that you set up with him. Personally, me and God have conversations just like this. God will answer me in complete sentences, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how anyone else talks to God. You set up and establish the way you want to communicate with God. And he is going to talk to you in the way that is best for you. I don't care what anybody says. This is about your connection and your conversation with God. So whatever you set up, this is the thing. He says, my sheep know my voice. So you have to first know what God sounds like for you, because he sounds different for everybody. So this is why it's so important on this, to make sure that you are taking that time dedicated to just sitting up and listening and connecting with God. This is why it's so important to build that relationship, y'all, and to give yourself time to simply listen. And whatever way he needs to communicate with you in order to get the message to you, he will do that. He will speak through a bird, a butterfly, a tree, a prophet, an oracle, a tarot card, a scripture, an angel number, you name it. God speaks all them languages. He speaks bird, he speaks cricket, he speaks canary, you name it, he speaks it. So whatever he needs to use in order to get the message to you, he will. So again, importante, make sure that you're establishing time and sitting with God every single day, okay? Because no, you're not crazy. Yes, you are. That gift is coming online, especially if you've been spending time in the secret place and making sure that you're connecting with him. You could say, well, if you spend 30 minutes doing nothing but talking to God, then you need to spend 30 minutes where you ain't doing nothing but sitting and listening for him to talk to you, okay? Like, that's how I started. I say what I need to say, and then I'm done, and then I say, Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. And then I just sit in silence and allow him to speak to me and download to me anything that he needs to say. So, for those of y'all who think you're crazy, who think you don't understand why these angel numbers are showing up, no, God is giving you messages all day, every day. And the next thing that happens is interpretation. Ask Padre God, OMG, what does this mean? Do your research. Look these things up. Like, correlate it to scripture if you in the word, right? If you're not, look up the angel numbers. Whatever, ask for the answers and you shall receive them. I promise you. So I just want to come on here and share that with somebody, because you may be tripping out and think you just like, am I tripping? When them synchronicities start coming back to back to back like that, God's like, I said what I said. I'm just trying to see if you gonna listen this time. Okay. So I just want to come on here and get that confirmation for somebody. 555. Child, you ain't crazy. Okay. You ain't crazy. You really are hearing from the Lord. Continue to develop that relationship. Continue to seek his face. Continue to give him time. Continue to sit in silence in your secret place, in your prayer time, and whenever way you connect with Padre God, okay? And establish the connection, establish the relationship, the kind of conversation and dialogue that you're going to have. And that's how Padre God's going to speak to you, okay? Anyway, Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things, drink your water, say your gratitude. You ain't cray-cray. That's God. All right, love y'all in real life. Bye, y'all.